took the loan when they took Countrywide over. In January of 2010, my last payment, submitted was on January 4th of 2010. About the middle of January, they sent me a notice telling me they were canceling my auto pay. And I called them, very confused about it. I didn't understand why. I had never been behind, never been late. And they told me that they were not going to be accepting any more payments from me. I called them to see if I could mail them checks, money order, anything. I tried for probably 6 to 8 months, even after the fact, to mail them payments, of which they refused all of them and would not accept any money from me. When I asked them why, please tell me why you refused my payments when I had never been late and never missed a payment before, and I was told that they were refused for unknown reasons. They told me that the only way that that we could fix the problem was to do a modification. And that in January of 2010 when I talked to them. So in February of 2010, I filled out my first home loan modification application and submitted all the paperwork they required. And from that time until actually April of 2013, I filled out 6 of those home loan applications and continued to submit all the required paperwork. Never even got to the review process. Never even got reviewed, just submitted paperwork for all that time. June of 2012 was when they started the foreclosure proceedings, and I think that my first notice was around June, July. This entire time, the bank had been telling me not to worry about anything, that they were going to modify, they were going to take care of me, everything was fine. Their exact words to me in one phone call was that I was an exceptional customer, had never missed any payments, and they had no reason not to help me because of that. And they told me not to worry about it, that it was just procedural, that everything would be okay, and that they were still going to modify my loan. So I went to the court hearing expecting it to be a discretionary thing, and the judge to be present for me to explain what was going on. The bank wasn't there, the judge wasn't there, it was a clerk, the judge's clerk, was sitting in the room. And when I tried to explain everything to her, she told me that all the paperwork had already been signed, that it was already done, and that there was nothing we could do to reverse it and stop it. There was no continuances. The law firm and the bank ceased all communication with me and my attorney. Public records said pending continuance for the entire day of the sale date, June 5th or June 6th of 2012. It changed to sold at 6 o'clock at night, I think, 6 or 7 o'clock at night. I can't even put words to the toll that it has taken on my life, my health, my marriage. It's one of those things where, in my case, I was married to the love of my life. He was just the man of my dreams, and all of this happening, it was like it was too much for him. He couldn't handle it, and he eventually left. And, for a while he was mad at me, saying, why didn't you just throw it all away and let it go? And from my point of view, I was just fighting for a home and fighting for what was right, And, after a while he started telling me that, it was because of all this that happened.